Hello my colleagues, in today's video I'm going to be walking you through how you can get started in investing in the Nigerian stock market and building your wealth over time with as little as 100,000 naira. Now, even if you're starting your investment journey with 50k, 20k, 10k or even 1,000 naira, you can apply the strategies I will share in this video and be sure to experience exponential financial returns and growth in your wealth. Do well to smash the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is totally free of charge, and let's jump right into today's video. Let's go. So we have 100,000 naira investment capital we want to use to start our investing journey in the Nigerian stock market, and we need clarifications about the best way we can properly put this money to use and have it work for us. Well, the first step we want to take is to set an investment objective. There are various types of investment objective, but for this video we'll focus on the 4 major types of investment objectives, which includes wealth preservation, capital appreciation, income generation, and retirement planning. Don't worry, I'm going to break them down for you. Starting with wealth preservation. This type of investment objective focuses on protecting the value of the invested capital against significant losses. Investors with this objective typically favor conservative and low-risk assets such as government bonds, treasury bills, and stable dividend-paying stocks. These investments aim to provide a steady and modest return while minimizing the risk of your invested capital from vanishing. The type of investors in Nigeria that usually set wealth preservation as their objective are mainly older people and sometimes young Nigerians who have seen how the naira is rapidly losing its value against the dollar. They may then decide to purchase dollar-denominated assets in order to preserve their wealth. Moving over to capital appreciation objective. Investors with this objective seek significant growth in the value of the invested capital over an extended period of time. Investors pursuing capital appreciation are willing to take on higher risk for the potential of higher returns. They may often invest in growth-oriented assets like individual stocks, mutual funds with a growth focus, and emerging market securities like cryptocurrency. Now, moving over to income generation objective. This particular goal aims to provide a regular stream of income for investors from their investments. Investors who set income generation as their objective often invest in dividend-paying stocks, bonds, real estate investment trust funds, OCEIIS, and other assets that may generate income for them. Investors who fall here may sometimes prioritize a stable and reliable income over potential capital appreciation. Finally, talking about retirement planning objective. This one involves building a portfolio to ensure financial security during retirement. A balanced approach is often taken, considering the need for both capital appreciation and income generation. Investors who set this objective may allocate assets across a mix of stocks, sometimes ETFs, bonds, and possibly annuities, adjusting the risk profile based on their time frame until retirement. Now, with our 100,000 naira capital, we want to select an objective from the 4 I just discussed. Since you are working with 100,000 naira capital, which is not much, I would assume that our investment objective is capital appreciation, which is like trying to grow our 100,000 naira investment. The next question I want to ask myself is, what type of returns am I looking for, and how long am I willing to hold whatever stocks I decide to invest in? Well, it is worth knowing that the average stock market returns about 10% per year for nearly the last century, as measured by the S&P 500 ETF index. In some years, the market might actually return more than that, and in other years, it can return less. Now that we have an idea of this, we want to set our return on investment on our stocks at double what the ETF or the S&P 500 give, since it is a basket of stocks. So we are going to be working with 20% return and then set a target of 10 years of holding these individual stocks we are going to be buying. The shorter the years we are holding, the lower the returns we should be looking for in each stock, and then the more money we need to put in so we can get good returns. Well, so far we have been able to set an objective, set a type of return we are looking for, and how long we are willing to hold. The next step for us is to create an investment strategy tailored to our objective. When it comes to capital appreciation, some strategies used by investors include growth investing. This particular strategy focuses on companies with high potential for future earning growth, most times in emerging industries or technologies. This strategy comes with higher volatility and risk. Then we have value investing. In this strategy, investors look for undervalued stocks with the potential to rise in price as their true value is eventually recognized. This particular investment strategy requires you to know thorough fundamental analysis and then apply patience. Finally, the last investment strategy we can use for this objective is index investing. This particular investment strategy involves investing in an index like the S&P 500, which tracks a specific market or sector, offering you the opportunity to spread your investment across different stocks. This particular investment, although much safer, offers lower returns than actively managed strategies like the one discussed earlier. Since you are looking to achieve a 20% or more return over a long period of time, we will be using the value investing strategy and then backing it with another strategy called dollar cost averaging, which involves investing a fixed amount of money into the same stock in our portfolio at regular intervals, regardless of market price. This would help us to reduce the impact of volatility and build wealth over time. So now that we have our investment objective and our investment strategy in place, the next step for us is to know in what ratio we will be investing our 100,000 naira capital. Well, I would prefer the ratio of 4-4-2, which is one of the best formations in the world, meaning 40k in one company, another 40k in one company, and then finally 20k in the last company. This tells us that we are going to be investing or buying the stocks of 3 different companies. To further protect our capital, we'll make sure that these companies operate in 3 different critical sectors of the Nigerian economy. Well, after doing my research on stocks to buy, which involves me taking a look at critical sectors of the Nigerian economy that would still experience growth on the long run, looking at the financial health of the company and then the historical price of the company, I was able to pick these 3 companies. The first one is MEA. The second one is GT Bank, and then MTN Nigeria. MEA operates in the healthcare industry, GT Bank operates in the banking industry, and MTN Nigeria is a telecommunication company. It is important to know that 2 out of these 3 companies are already in my portfolio, so we will be buying more of them and also adding a new one, which is MEA, to the portfolio. Now, we are going to put 40,000 naira into this company called MEA, which operates in the healthcare sector, then 40k into GT Bank, which operates in the banking industry, and then finally 20,000 naira into MTN, which operates in the telecommunication industry. So now that we have chosen the companies we want to buy, we want to then proceed in selecting a stockbroker to use for the purchase of these stocks. I would recommend Nonowizi, Trove, or AfriInvest, or even Yocha. For this video, we are going to be making use of Nonowizi and Trove. I would use Trove to purchase MTN Nigeria and GT Bank, and then use Nonowizi to purchase MEA. Starting with buying MTN and GT, we will quickly open the Trove application. If you don't have an account with Trove or this is your first time, you can click on the card above to go watch a video on how to invest in the Nigerian stock market with Trove. So once the Trove app has been opened, you quickly proceed in funding our wallet. So to fund our account, we click on this part that says, we click on this nav bar above here. We click on the place that says balances. We go to this place that says NG portfolio. We click on fund Naira. We click on, we can either pay or fund our account through Naira card payment, bank transfer, Jumia Pay, Pega. Bank transfer is, it costs less, but personally I prefer fastness, so I'm going to go with the one that says Naira card payment. I click on the button that says proceed and then fund my account with 60,000 naira. Since we said we are going to be putting in 40k in buying GT Bank and then 20k in buying MTN Nigeria, so I'll put in 60,000 naira. Then click on the button that says next. My card is already there so I don't need to start putting in my details, but if my card was not there, it will show me a place where I now need to put in my card details and the rest of them. So I click on the button that says continue, and then I'll see that they're charging me 902 naira to as payment processing fee to fund my account with 60k, which is too much. Trove is expensive. I might switch. When I switch, I'll let you guys know. I'll click on the place that says pay, and then I click on proceed. So I've been able to successfully fund my account with 60,000 naira, and then click on the button that says done. So my account has just been funded with 60,000. As you can see, I had like 80 something thousand. Now plus the 60 is now around 142,000. So to purchase MTN Nigeria, I'll click on the place that says in this place that says teams. I click on the place that says Nigerian stocks. Then I can easily search for MTN Nigeria. MTN is currently selling for 290 naira per share. So we click on the place that says buy. Now here we need to put in the number of shares we want to buy, and remember we want to buy 20,000 naira worth of shares, and MTN Nigeria is selling for 290 naira per share. So for us to know the number of shares we need to put in here, we need to divide 20,000 naira by the cost to buy one MTN share. And when you do that division, you'll find out that 20,000 naira worth of shares will give us 68 shares in MTN Nigeria. Put in 68 shares. So 68 shares would cost us 19,720. So it means you can also buy 69. So let's say 69. So 69 shares would cost 20,010 naira. So for us to buy, we click on swipe to buy. So we just bought 69 shares of MTN Nigeria. Our order has just been placed. So we want to go ahead to now buy GT Bank. So let's search for GT. So GT is GTCO. So GTCO is currently selling for 42 naira per share, and we want to buy 40,000 naira worth of shares. So we'll go to the place that says buy. When we do our division, 40,000 naira divided by 42 naira is going to give us around 952 shares. So let's put it in and see if it's correct. Let's see. So it's going to cost 952 shares is going to cost us 39,984. So it means we can increase it to 955. 40,110 naira. So click on swipe to buy. You can purchase it. Okay, so we have insufficient buyer power. So let's reduce it and say 35. No. So we're able to buy 935 worth of GT Bank shares at the rate of 40,165 total fees. Their fees are too much, but let's just say done, and then we are good to go. Proceeding in purchasing MEA PLC, all we have to do is to log into our Nuremberg account. Nuremberg is not active on mobile application or mobile device for now, so we're going to have to use our desktop to access our Nuremberg account. So log into the Nuremberg account. I'm going to their website, simply put in our password and log in. Now we are on the dashboard of the Nuremberg stock brokerage account, and I have like 100,000 naira on my in my account. To purchase MEA, all I have to do is to go to Nurem Trade and then click on the place that says live trading, and then I click on trade. Now it now takes me to their trading portal where I can see all the listed stocks on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. You can see all of them here. So to purchase MEA, I'll just type in the name MEA and then click on the place that says buy, and then put in the quantity I want to buy. Like I said earlier, MEA PLC for now is selling at the highest it has been today is around 4.73 naira. The lowest is 4.73 naira, and then it opened at 4.30 naira per share. Now for me to buy, all I have to do is click on the buy button like I said, then put in the quantity I want to buy. For me to know the quantity I want to buy, remember we are putting in 40,000 naira in purchasing Maya. So all I have to do is to divide 40,000 naira by the cost to buy one share of Maya. So 40,000 naira divided by 4.73 naira per share is going to give us around 8,456 shares of Maya PLC. So let me just put in the amount I want to buy. Let me just say we want to buy 8,300 shares. Let's just put it 8,300 shares of Maya PLC, and then we put in the type of price we want to buy. We can put in limit price. Let me say we want to buy below 4.73 naira. We can put in limit price and then put in the amount, let me say when Maya goes to 4 naira per share, 4.00 naira per share, that's when we want to buy. Then we can put it in here and then put in when we want this particular order to execute. You can say let it expire by the end of today, or the date will expire on putting the date you want it to expire. But I don't want to use this. I don't want to use this strategy to buy. I want to buy at the current price. So all I have to do is go to this place that says limit price and then put in market price, and then put in when I want this order to expire. I want it to expire by the end of today. If it doesn't expire, if the trade does not execute, let the trade expire today. So they are telling me that the maximum possible transaction cost is estimated to be around 33,000 naira, including fees and charges. And so I want it to reach 40,000. So let me just increase it to, let's just buy 9,000 shares, which is around 36,000 naira. So put in market price, expires today, expires today, and then we now click on the buy button, click OK. So I've just successfully placed an order like you see here to purchase Maya PLC, and when the order is successful, I will definitely get notified by my stockbroker. So I can now exit. And this is how to invest 100,000 naira into the Nigerian stock market. If you enjoyed this video, then you enjoy my other video where I share 7 top best dividend paying stocks in Nigeria to buy. And do not forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and leave a comment if you have any questions or if you enjoyed this video. You can also join my business and investing community on Telegram. It's totally free of charge, and let's build a one-on-one relationship and make money together. See you on the next one. Deal.